Let's see what Ricky says. Ricky Pearsall is back, and he doesn't mind being considered an underdog for this game.
Yeah, see, me being here and getting drafted, like I didn't really hear none of that, none like the underdog talks at all. And so, it's definitely an interesting conversation to hear now, but we like it. You know, if we're the underdogs and we go out there and play fast, we're gonna shock them. So, I'm excited to get out there, and I've always been an underdog in my life, so I'm excited. I'm used to it.
To me, Jennifer, this guy, I mean, there's two pieces that weren't on the field 2 weeks ago that were huge for the 49ers. Trent being one, and I think he changed everything from the geometry of the angles and the approach for the run game to protection for Brock Purdy. But even more so, I think for this game, and this is just me, if you have to choose, and they don't, they have both back, Ricky and Trent. Pearsall, because of the vertical threat he represents for those safeties in that secondary, being now unable to just crash down and stop the run game for the 49ers, he's so key. And we saw what he did on week 1 against Seattle. Jen, what do you think the kind of impact that Ricky can have on this Saturday game against Seattle is?
Oh, just like you said, it's huge. And what Ricky does versus man coverage is so effective. He gets open. We've seen him multiple times put a defensive back on skates. And the fact that he is going to be out there, it makes a huge difference for Brock Purdy. And he talked about it. He said, I'm not going to be healthy. No one in this locker room is healthy right now, but I'm healthy enough that I can contribute. Last week, it's pain management. And it was too much pain. He wasn't able to cut and get out of his breaks, which means he's not going to get open. So for him to not be able to do what he is best at, that's why it turns to this week where he is healthier, feeling better, had a full week of practice. He said he feels good and is pretty confident that he is going to play. That's what he said, quotes, I think he's going to play.
4 catches for 108 yards in game 1, and his biggest catch was his longest catch, a 45-yard catch that eventually led to the Tonjes field goal. You go back and you watch it, it's exactly what the Niners needed and they didn't have in the Week 18 matchup. Jennifer, as you mentioned, he's really their only man beater. Not only is he the guy that threatens downfield from the numbers to the boundary, the Niners staple offensively because they love to attack the middle of the field, those intermediate and breaking routes. And when Ricky Pearsall is hitting them with that dagger route, that gets the Niners offense going in full. Seattle didn't have to worry about that in Week 18. They had everybody basically up on the line of scrimmage. They were playing the run with 5 or 6 DBs, and they were tackling like demons because they are that good. Now they can't do that. So now it reverts all the way back to Week 1 and them having to worry about Ricky Pearsall. And with Pearsall, it's the numbers, it's the catches, it's pushing the ball downfield, but it's the first downs too. Mm-hmm. Keep getting first downs, keep converting third downs. That means the offense is on the field. That means the defense getting on the field. You're talking, Carlos, about the importance of Ricky and Trent.
Right.
I mean, you could go 1 for 1 about how important they are to the Niners offense. It only works in full if both of those guys and Christian McCaffrey are out there. And they're going to be out there this week.